stay on to the next bout of the evening. This is an amateur A-class bout for over 3 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Your first fighter, stepping into the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, Bristow!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FCC 7. I'm Brad 48 Wharton, joined here at the commentary booth by Iron Jez Cook. And we are all set for this light heavyweight contest. Entering the cage first, Alex Bristow. He'll be taking on AJ Akande, and a bit of fun trivia about Alex Bristow. He was in the main event of the first ever FCC at the Berry T8, so it's great to have Alex back. Jez, tell us a little bit more about Alex Bristow.
Yeah, well, like you say, he headlined our very first, the inaugural FCC, where he fought and beat Luke the Animal Taylor in the main event of the evening, and that was a heavyweight contest, and it really was one to remember. Two powerhouses exchanging. Commander of the fight was Taylor rocking Bristow in the third, but Alex really came through, and he'd done enough to take the fight by unanimous decision. It's almost 2 years since we last saw him, and he's made a big change. He's dropped down to light heavyweight. I think that's probably a good decision for him. He's really going to have a lot of strength that he's going to be able to bring to this fight. When we did see him last time, very accomplished grappler, had great control of the fight, and we'll look for him to do the same here against AJ Akande, but yeah, a tough opponent.
And I'll tell you what, you know, Bristow wasn't a huge heavyweight by any stretch of the imagination, but he looks in incredible shape here at 205 pounds, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He looks a lot more natural here.
And his opponent, stepping into the cage and fighting out of the red corner, AJ Akande!
And making his way to the cage now, the man who I'm going to give entrance sin of the night so far to, with Motorhead's Ace of Spades, is AJ Akande. Now, we've seen AJ here before at FCC. Jez, break it down a little bit, tell the FCC fans about AJ Akande.
Yeah, this guy's a cool cookie, man. He's very relaxed. Saw him at FCC 4 where he fought our current, well, at the time, current lightweight, get me words out, light heavyweight. Thank you. Heavyweight champion Brett McDermott. AJ was unsuccessful in that fight, but by no means he showed his pedigree. Now, he's not stopped training since that fight. Obviously, he was very disappointed with the loss, and has since had quite a number of unlicensed boxing fights. The most recent 5 weeks ago to get him geared up for this. He won that, took a lot of confidence from that, and is going to really bring that tonight. Now, AJ is a striker. You know, he's got some very long limbs. He's got a great reach advantage. Trained in Taekwondo as a kid. Maybe we'll see a little bit of striking advantage come through tonight. Came through weigh-ins without any problems. Weighed in at 92 on the button. And yeah, this guy is a formidable opponent. Both are. It's going to be a really interesting matchup. It looks like we've got a striker versus a grappler. This is old school MMA at its best.
He's 29 stands at 6'1". He fights out of pure MMA and hails from Telford, Alex B.A. Bristow! And his opponent fights out of the red corner, weighing in at 92.8. He's 27, stands at 6'4". He fights out of the SBG main line and hails from Manchester, AJ Akande! Your referee is the Dean Weir.
This light heavyweight bout is sponsored by Intelligent Nutrition, because we're not all created equal. You can visit them at www.intelligentnutrition-inc.com.
Now, FCC fans, if you can't tell these two apart, Alex Bristow's in the blue shorts and AJ Akande's in the black.
Yeah, and just I'd like to highlight something. I did mention that AJ, has possibly the striking advantage, but SBG guy is just going to have good ground technique. There's no doubt about that. Whether or not it's going to be up to the caliber of Bristow, we'll soon find out.
Well, I think both these guys are very capable in all areas. You know, Bristow, as you say, we saw him before, a fantastic wrestler, been working on his striking. Akande, I believe he comes from a Taekwondo background. obviously working on his ground game with the SBG guys. You know, fantastic submission grappling and the jiu-jitsu there. But for the moment, it's Alex Bristow pinning Akande on the cage, really taking away that height and reach advantage.
Yeah, this is where he likes it. We've seen this before. He likes to put a lot of pressure. He's a gritty fighter. Will dig in, just wear his opponent down and frustrate him. He'll close that distance and take away an advantage.
He drags Akande to the ground, but Akande right back up. Bristow, though, maintaining control, bullying his man into the cage.
Look at the leg difference between them. Look at
Bristow's going to be careful of the knee here. And there it is from Akande. There's the knee coming up the side. And Bristow wisely drops that head down to take away the leverage. Great sprawl by AJ Akande there. Really nice sprawl.
Very nice technique there.
Staying active as Bristow searches for that takedown. Akande dropping the knee into the body there. Bristow acting the bully in this fight.
That's where he likes it, doesn't it, though? He really likes to put the pressure on, really grind away.
Yeah, we saw him do it to a much bigger, much thicker Luke the Animal Taylor, so he's not having too much trouble bullying Akande here. Can he do it for a full 3 rounds, though? That's the question in this fight, and that's what remains to be seen. And there's another nice knee to the body by Akande, and 2 knees to the head, and that's hurt Alex Bristow. And Akande dropping the shots in now. And those were illegal knees. I don't think AJ Akande realised.
For a second.
And Carl Tanswell is giving some advice to AJ Akande there, giving him some instructions, telling him to go back to his corner. Alex Bristow took 2 big knees to the head there, but he was a downed opponent. Anything more than 3 points of contact with the floor is a downed opponent. Now we're going to get one of our doctors to come in, and it's now going to be up to the paramedics to check Alex Bristow and determine if he's fit to continue.
Yeah, obviously AJ thought for a second he won that fight, possibly not realising that Bristow had 3 points of contact on the mat, came in there with a big knee and another, thought he'd got the TKO, but you know, in fact, you know, those were actually legal knees. And, you know, the doctor's just checking to see that Bristow's okay here.
He's checking Bristow's vision. He's going to ask him if he's okay to continue. No. Bristow, the vision clearly impaired there, unable to continue. So unfortunately, I believe this will now go down as a no contest. I'm sure those... Well, it's now down to referee Dean Witt to determine whether those knees were intentional or not. What is clear, obviously, is Bristow is not fit to continue. Fighter safety is of the utmost importance here at FCC.
One would expect by AJ's response there, you know, that they were unintentional, but yeah, I guess we'll soon find out how the referee calls this.
Fighters to the centre of the cage, please. Fighters to the centre of the cage. Fighters to the centre of the cage, please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 4 seconds of the first round, due to an illegal shot, the fighter is unable to continue, and therefore disqualification in favour of Mr. Alex Bristow. Please show your appreciation for AJ Akande.